So, cheers. Wow, that tastes absolutely delicious. Try it while it's in season. Hi, thank you very much for tuning in. I was walking down at the reservoir, which is filled with nature and clean air today, and I came across these lovely rose hips that are fully ripened, so something different, something seasonal, and it immediately brought back memories of about 40 years ago when my grandmother used to make rose hip syrup when I was about 4 years of age. Filled with goodness, filled with flavour, and it's free. So what I did, I picked a kilo of the ripest quality control rose hips. I've brought them back to my house, I've washed them, I've blended them partially so they're nice and rustic in a food processor. A lot of people are recommending that you cut the rose hips in half. How long is that going to take to cut a kilo of rose hips in half? So straight into the NutriBullet, blend it into a coarse paste. There is 2.5 litres of water here, there's 150 gram of sugar, and there's 2 tablespoons of honey, and it all goes in and you just boil it. And why I use extra water is because the longer you cook the rose hips, the more essential oils or rose hip extract you get out of the rose hips, ensures a better flavour. So it's just come to the boil now. You can remove the scum. All it is protein separating from the top of the water. I'm not really too fussed. And it's going to come to the boil, and I'm going to boil that down till about half of the water has evaporated, and we're going to come back and strain it off and get some pure instant deliciousness. So I hope you're going to benefit from watching this video, because it's one of the quickest ways to get great rosehip syrup. So that's reduced down for about half an hour, so it's nice and concentrated. And the next thing is to simply strain it. And press it down a bit. It drains pretty easily. So what we have is lovely rosehip syrup here, a couple of drips still dripping off, and this top half can be discarded. But you can see that you don't have to worry about blending it too fine, as long as you're using a decent strainer. Some people strain it for a muslin cloth, it's really not necessary. So there's our delicious juice. So as soon as that's cooled down, unless you want to drink it like tea, rosehip tea is really popular in the Middle East, Eastern Europe, Russia. It's ready to drink, full of vitamin C, and really interesting. And isn't it great to forage sometimes and go back to our ancient roots, which is fantastic. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to pour myself a glass.